the year. I have a beautiful Mardi Gras tutorial for you guys. It's a halo eye, so stay tuned so I can tell you all the details. So I'm just cleaning up my eyebrows and I'm using an Archer to do that. Now I'm going in with my Milani Dip Brow in the shade Brunette. So you want to use upward strokes in the front of your brow and then drag it out to keep your shape.
Mama, K-Sun at it again.
Now you're going to be using two concealers today, so I'm going to be using Cool Tan and the shade Toffee. I'm going to be using Cool Tan underneath my brows, and then I'm going to use Toffee on the top of my brows, just so that it blends into my foundation. So I'm taking a flat concealer brush and just outlining my brow shape. Time for that primer, baby. I am using Soft Ochre Hot Pink from MAC as my primer for my eyelid. You want to take that and just blend that all over. Jaclyn Hill is the palette I'm going to use today, so I'm using that color as my transition shade, and you want to use windshield wiper motions to blend that out. Make sure you have enough color. Now I'm using my Carity palette, using that purple. You want to start building your halo eyes. So my purple has now become my transition shade. Now I'm going back into the Jaclyn Hill using that purple, and I'm just going to darken my crease to start building the halo eye.
Mama, K-Sun at it again.
Now I'm using the darkest color in my Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to create the crease for my halo eye. It's okay if you get a little messy because you're going to go back and clean your halo eye up. So I'm going to drag the color from both corners of my eyes to create that halo eye effect. Now you're going back in with your soft ochre and you're cleaning up where you want the halo eye to be. So right in the center, I'm just dragging the product downward. Now I'm going in and just blending it out so that everything is soft, nice, and smooth. Now I'm using the same brush that I had the dark purple on, and I'm just bringing it inward to my halo. Now I'm using that NYX glitter primer, and I'm going to apply a purple glitter in the center of my halo eye just to make it pop just a little bit. Now I'm going into my Too Faced palette, and I'm using this color just to pop my halo eye a little bit, just using it at the top, and I'm using the purple to blend in the halo eye towards the sides of my eyes. The liner I'm using is of course my eyeliner from MAC, and you want to take your time when creating your line. You want your line for your liner to be very thin so that your halo eye can show.
Mama, K-Sun at it again. Mama, K-Sun at it again.
And I'm creating my cat eye and underneath my eyes as well. Now I'm using my favorite foundation, and it is Fit Me by Maybeline, and I'm applying that with a damp beauty blender all over my face.
Mama, K-Sun at it again.
I'm going in with my concealer. Today I'm using Creamy Beige from LA Pro Girls Concealer. And I'm applying that in my T-zone, underneath my eyes, and underneath my cheekbones. I let it sit for a little while so that I can have the highlight that I want, so that you're not just wiping it away. So I'll let it sit, and then I'll blend it out with my beauty blender. Go ahead and contour. I'm using my coconut stick, as I like to call it. This is my contour stick from Fit Me's line by Maybeline, and it's in the shade Coconut. So I'm rounding out my cheeks, my hairline, and my jawline, and I'm just blending everything out. Now I'm applying my falsies. Whenever you apply your lashes, you want to start in the center of your eye and then glue down your ends. Time to put my finishing powder. I'm using NC42 in my T-zone. I want to use a lighter shade just to keep my highlights, and then I'm going to go in with my actual foundation color. My finishing powder shade is NC45, so I'm rounding out my cheeks with it and my hairline, basically going over where you contoured, because you don't want to take away from your highlight, so you want to keep that darker powder away from your T-zone. Now I'm using that green from my Charity palette, and I'm just doing underneath my lash line to give me that final Mardi Gras look. And I'm using a small brush. So now I'm using Blackest Black in my Maybelline eyeliner, and I'm applying that to the bottom of my lashes to give my eyes a little bit more of a pop. You want to apply your mascara side to side and downward on your bottom lashes. My glow powder I'm using today is Anaglow, and I'm using a small brush to apply it so that I can have a stronger pop. I'm going to apply it on my cheeks and round it out, so that my cheeks will look lifted even when I'm not smiling. And then, of course, after that is the blush. That gives your cheeks just that ultimate lifted look. So I'm using my Anastasia blush kit, and I'm applying that below my cheeks. And you want to bring it to your ears. Now I'm going to use this green from this NYX palette, and I'm going to apply it in the center of my bottom lashes so that I can have a color gradient in that green line. Now I'm using this beautiful gloss from MAC. I can't remember the name of it, but it will be listed in the description box below. It is beautiful, guys. You will love it. It has a shimmer to it. Now I'm going to finish off with my dewy spray from NYX, and I'm going to use my damp beauty blender just to bring everything together. Now this is a beautiful soft look for Mardi Gras. It should withstand any heat, water, anything, baby. You will love it, as I do. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, and give this video a thumbs up. Stay tuned for all my looks.